Kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with the win here. Up next. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We got the chosen one. Blunt is out there with Goodwin. Then there's Muhammad, and it's Ferguson in at the 1. And for New Orleans, Rivers out there with Young, and it's Logan in at the 5 down low. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Young outside. Now the pass to Lawrence. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Carlos, and Muhammad sends it back. They get it back, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Passes it to Blunt. Goes back up, and the layup is good.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Pass to Lawrence. New Orleans moving it around. Inside. Can't hit that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
That one falls. Muhammad's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that one is hammered home.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Now, here is Young. Last game he had 10 points. And there's the pass to Lawrence to end the run. They get it again. Goes up again, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The chosen one passes to Muhammad, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Passes it to Lawrence. Six to shoot. Young, right side. And Muhammad sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Boston leading by 8. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by Boston. And they get it back. A nice shot by Rivers. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Ferguson, the pass to Muhammad. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Lawrence passes to Rivers, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Well, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Here's Ferguson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Logan. Rebound, Boston.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Ferguson for 3, and again, Boston with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And some organizations, RJ, unfortunately know they'll have to make big changes in the offseason. So with that being said, what's it like for players on those teams at this stage of the season?
For a lot of people, there's an understanding that this is now a job. You're not out here playing for fun. You're out here proving your value to other teams, to other coaches. And don't forget, the coaches, sometimes they're the first ones to go.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. From deep. Kept alive by Boston. Fires from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
No good with the triple. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. A 12-point game. Mills can't hit. And so it's Boston with it. They get a hand on it and stolen by Wallace. Back to Mills. To the inside. Thorpe. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Boston. Boston leading by 9. Here's Ferguson. He has 6. Lets it go with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Ferguson's got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Wallace, the pass to Brantley. And here's Young. He kicks to Wallace. Another shot. 1:35 left in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Thorpe, the pass to Wallace. And another shot. That one a little long.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Pass to Ferguson. Here's Muhammad. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston. New Orleans trails by 15. Mills finds Young. Great communication on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Mills looking it over. High post Young. Over Goodwin. Young's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Muhammad, and it's blocked. Now Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Here's Wallace. The offensive rebound. And Muhammad sends it back. Here's Brentley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Five seconds left here in the first quarter. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. And so it's Boston. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Everyone get loud and put your hands together.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got B, also Young out there, and it's Logan, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
Yeah, and even up big, still playing the right way, keeping that aggressive nature and attacking the rim.
The basket good, off the assist from Young.
Kevin Young.
Boston leading by 13. Here's the chosen one. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. That's tipped. Barry the pass to Muhammad. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's Barry. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Young with no one around. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. 12 points for B.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Muhammad. The rebound by Brantley.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Jacks up a three. And Boston with the rebound. Muhammad's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. New Orleans trails by 16. Young outside. And Boston with the rebound. Muhammad's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second team foul. Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Timeout. Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
New Orleans making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Austin also with the sub. Goodwin's checked in for the chosen one. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior defense.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Muhammad, and he makes that one. Muhammad's got 32 points in the game.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Young outside. The pass to Rivers. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Coming onto the floor.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Barron. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and the basket is good. And Boston leads by 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now here's Rivers. He has 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And it's Mills with the ball for New Orleans, trailing by 19. Down low. Logan, the pass to Rivers, and finished off by Rivers.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Maury, and that one comes up a bit short.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes. That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
New Orleans making a switch here. Thorpe's checked in. Austin also with the sub. Ferguson's checked in for Barry. Now here's Rivers. He's got 8.
The officials are all over that one.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for New Orleans, Rivers.
Rivers hits both of them. Austin leading by 15. Here's Ferguson. He's got 9. From past the arc, knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 5.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Mills passes to Lawrence. Back to Mills. 6 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Wallace misses. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Maury, and again, Boston with the triple.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Boston with the ball.
2 minutes
A
remaining
21-point
in the first
lead,
half.
the
2
biggest in the
minutes.
game. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Pearson. From outside, off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Thorpe. Misses off the left iron.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
To the left wing. Maury, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Wallace after the basket by Boston. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Ferguson, covered by Mills. Maury trains it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3-ball here in the second quarter.
Pass to Wallace. To the paint. Here's Lawrence. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Maury. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Mills. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Rivers passes to Thorpe. Off on the layup. Here's Ferguson. Maury. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
New Orleans.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
And so it's Boston with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnover.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Boston, Kenny, give us your take.
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage they've allowed. Well, that's not going to cut it, honey. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Everyone get loud and put your hands
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. On the floor for Boston. Ferguson out there with the chosen one. Then there's Muhammad. Then it's Goodwin. Maury. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Poked loose. Goodwin with the steal. Muhammad inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul. First
Hey,
team
Richard,
foul.
as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Here's Ferguson. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Young outside. Pass to Rivers. Here's Logan. Driving to the basket. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. To the inside.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Ferguson. Throws down the breakaway jam. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 assists.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Rivers. And Boston with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Got a hand on it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Logan, and Muhammad sends it back, and they'll keep possession. Young's shot is good.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Here's Ferguson. He's got 11. There's the triple. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young outside. Pass to Rivers. The kick out to Young from about 19 feet. And that one is off.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Ferguson. And again, Boston with the triple.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Young outside, throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Ferguson. 14 points for him. The rebound by Young. Clock at 6. And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. The chosen one gets the basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Rivers finds Young. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Inside, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
And so here is New Orleans. And the pass to Logan. Now, here is Young. Launches a 3. The tray connects from 3-point range.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Muhammad, and no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Ferguson. 14 points for him. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
1:56 left in the third quarter of the game. Young outside. Passes to Rivers. To the paint. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Here's Carlos, a chosen one with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And the basket by Muhammad.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Young, the 3. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. Clearly a foul.
For New Orleans, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Boston. Here's Barry. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The pass to Blunt. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive by Boston. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Thorpe, he checked in for New Orleans. Back to Mills. From the arc. Here's Thorpe. Passes it to Rivers. Now the dish to Mills. Over Barry. Shots good by Mills. And so it's Boston, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Rivers out there with Thorpe. Then there's Wallace. Then there's B. And it's Mills in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Brentley. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Pearson. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Now here's Rivers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston? The free throw drops for Rivers. The closer's checked in for B. Boston also with the sub. Muhammad's checked in. Barry the pass to Muhammad. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Makes it off the glass.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Pass to Thorpe from outside the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Muhammad's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Stolen by Rivers. Wallace outside. He feeds it Cardinal. Free throw line jump shot. Muhammad pulls it in. Muhammad's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the pass to Pearson. Here's Muhammad, covered by Mills. Muhammad, no good. And it's Mills with the ball for New Orleans. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Thorpe. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. And the shot goes down.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Muhammad against Rivers. They grab their own miss. The second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Personal foul.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
New Orleans making a switch here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Cardinal. Shoots the three. That one doesn't go. And it's Boston the other way. Simmons against Muhammad. Over Simmons. Boston again missing. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Over to the wing. Here's Muhammad, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Mills, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Shooting for New Orleans.
And that one misses.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Young's checked in for Boston. Thorpe comes in for Barry. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Thorpe against Simmons. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Mills. Tipped away. Young with the steal. Here's Thorpe. And the layup is good. Thorpe's got his first basket.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Doyle passes to Cardinal. And here is Simmons, covered by Muhammad. Shot clock at 6. Here's Doyle. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doyle's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Thorpe. Hits it again. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Doyle. Dishes at Cardinal. Kicks to Mills. He had Simmons atop the key. Here's Cardinal. The rebound by Young.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
It's stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Pass to Doyle. Now Mills. Now the pass to Thorpe. Shoots from the baseline, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Assist goes to
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Doyle passes to Cardinal. Now here's Mills, defended by Young. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Cardinal. Fires it up. And that one hits back iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Doyle.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Thorpe, the pass to Muhammad. No good there. Simmons with the defensive effort. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them. Free throw good, Muhammad. New Orleans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Barry's checked in for Boston. Well, for New Orleans, shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Doyle passes to Graham. Here's Cardinal. No good that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. 54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Muhammad. Again, what an avalanche.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Pass to Cardinal. Here's Doyle. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
.20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Substitution on
They lead by 41.
Boston timeout.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's the chosen one. The three. It falls.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.